good evening, everyone. Well, I'm still in a motel room. You thought I was going to be home, right? Well, I'm not. What happened was we got ourselves ready in the morning and thought, hey, let's just do one more day and we'll go to Virginia City to see that old ghost town area up there. And it is beautiful. I'll put a few clips out where you can see the gold country up there. It's just absolutely fabulous. Virginia City, well, it was pretty busy with, it's kind of a tourist attraction now, so that didn't attract me as much as just seeing the gold country itself. But I'll show those to you. So I'm not home yet. I'm going to be leaving tomorrow for home. So I thought we got to put out a 5 o'clock video, so why not answer a question? The big question is, did you buy that guitar? Well, I'm holding one that I bought, and I'm going to come clean. I was not as good as I said I was going to be. I told everyone I wasn't going to buy a guitar. I'm not going to buy it, even look at buying a guitar. All I'm going to go do is go sample these beautiful instruments around the country. Well, that's not the way it happened. It's really difficult to do, you know, when you pick up a guitar and you just match with it, it's really, really hard to walk away. And if you're any kind of guitar player, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I have one of them, one of three. There's three of them, and here's one of them right here. And I just wanted to show it to you today. I wanted to share it with you, tell you a little bit about it. This is not a super expensive instrument, although, you know, it still took a dent out of the purse, because these instruments here run a little under $900. I was at Wildwood Guitars when I experienced this one. In fact, if you look at that video, you'll see I was playing a Lowden. This one's called a Sheeran By Lowden. It's a secondary name, but I was playing one of the Lowdens, and I just fell in love with that guitar. But, you know, I didn't want to spend, I forgot what it was, about $6,000. And then just so happens, you know, I happened on this Sheeran guitar, this by Lowden, and started playing around with it, and I was just floored by the sound and the tone and the playability that you can get for less than $900. It's amazing. And I really, really like this guitar for a number of reasons. So number one reason is it's small. It's small, and I like to travel, and of course you've experienced some of that. So when I go on a trip someplace, I have to bring a guitar with me. I can't be without one, because you know you want to keep those fingers moving, keep on practicing, and it's something I enjoy, and it's something that I find so relaxing. So that's one of the things I like about this, is it's small in size, and I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. The other thing I liked about it was the case it came with. I'm going to put it here. I don't know if you're familiar with mono cases. I don't think this is a mono case, but it reminded me so much of it, some of the features that this case has. First of all, it's very, very well padded. It is a gig bag. It does have the straps, so you could, you know, just strap it on your back if you wanted to. It's very lightweight with the guitar. It's super lightweight, so it's easy to get around. And again, it's small. It fits in the back of your car so easily. You can fit in a trunk. I liked this feature here, where you could open up the front here, put your little gear in there, capo, picks, you know, what have you, maybe an extra set of strings. There's also a pocket down here, and with a inside pocket as well, where you could put your gear, your whatever you have, iPad, you know, in this case, well, not this one, but you know, I might put a microphone in here or something. But there's just a lot of versatility just in the case alone. So if somebody's traveling, this is a really nice case to take. And I can't open it, I've only got one hand here, but you can see that on the inside, it's not only padded well. Let me see if I can do this. Here, you can back that up. It's not only padded well, but it has a neck rest that is adjustable. See, that's all Velcroed in, so that when you put your neck on, the neck of the guitar on there, it's really well supported, so that if it did suffer a drop, you're less likely to damage it. And of course, the guitar is padded. Now, I don't think you should be dropping any guitar in any case, but sometimes things happen. you have a half a chance with a gig bag like this rather than some of those little thin things that are out there. So traveling, having a gig bag, something that fits in the car, something that's lightweight, I can grab it real quick, bring it in the motel with me. This is just, to me, it's convenient. So I liked that. So that was another reason why I liked it. So, oops. And there's a good, there you go. We're going to move this out of the way here. Is that too much light? Okay. Let me just take this off the strap so I can do this. Okay. So let me tell you about this guitar. Okay, so first of all, it's concert size. So that means when you look at this bout, this is a little over 14 inches, like 14 and a quarter across. So it's small, but it's large enough that the thing puts out great volume. It also has, it's a thin body. To me, it's thin body. It's not super thin. It's about 3.5 inches in terms of the depth. The nut on it is 1.71, so it's got a very fast neck. And somebody asked the question, what do you mean by fast neck? Well, to me, the standard neck that I've always seen out there is 1 3/4. When I start talking fast neck, when I use that term, I'm saying that the nut is just a little bit narrower than the average, okay? And because it's narrower, when I'm playing, I can reach my thumb and I can pick up the E string. And if you have a wide neck, you can do it, but when you have small hands, a fast neck is great because it makes it easier to use your thumb to pick up some of those bass notes. And you can just wrap around it easier. You'll notice my hand just goes all the way around it. So this is very comfortable to me. The other thing is that this is a short scale. This scale on this particular instrument is 24 and 4/5, or some will say 24.8. And so that's a shorter scale than usual, meaning that it's shorter this way. It's not as long. I like that, again, because I have small hands and it doesn't take much to stretch. It's just very comfortable. This is really, really nice. So I like that about the guitar. It's smaller, it's a shorter scale. I like the fast neck on it. And here's another great feature. When you're traveling, you want comforts. I know I sound like a used car salesman here, but I'm not trying to sell you this. I'm just trying to share my passion, things that I enjoy and why I enjoy it. Now, this is another feature on this guitar that I like, is this one just happens to have the bevel. This is the Sheeran S series. On the S series, not all of them, there's an S1, 2, 3, and 4. The S1 doesn't have this bevel. The 2, 3, and 4 do have the bevel. So it costs a little bit more, but it's not a super, it's, I don't know, about 40 more bucks or something, maybe 50. But this is really nice because when you're holding it, you wrap around it, it's just comfortable. And as you get old, comfort's important. Okay, so that's another feature about this guitar that I like. This guitar has a solid top on it. This is not laminated on the top, which to me is really, really nice for the amount of money that's being spent. The back of the sides, this is a rosewood. They also sell a walnut. I think it's walnut. And they also sell another that's a cedar top. So there's different models that you can get. So you kind of have to pay attention when you're buying, whether you have an S model and which one you have, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now there is another model that's called the Wii. It's called the W series. It's not the S series. The W series is different than this. One, the scale is shorter. The scale is 24 rather than being 24 and 4/5. Okay, so this is a little bit longer scale. This one has 20 frets. The Wii has 21 frets, but yet it's still shorter. Also, the sound box itself is smaller. It's a parlor size. This is a concert size. So the W series is different than the S series. So you gotta kind of pay attention, you know, exactly what you're getting if you decide to buy something like this. So yes, I really like this guitar. I think it has great tone. It has great sustain. Right out of the bag, it was set up perfect. In fact, I just happened to have with me, I stuck it in here, it's a little tool to measure action. And let's see, here it is here. And so I just took it out and checked to see exactly where this was at the 12th fret. And this one is running 0.08 inches, which is absolutely fabulous to be able to play a string action at the 12th fret at 0.08 inch without any buzz. And on the high E, it's 0.07. It's just excellent action, great neck, great feel. Great tone. This is just a nice guitar. So there's one other thing I want to show you on this guitar that it just sort of brought it home for me, is the fact that it came with a pickup in it, but not just any old pickup. This thing has an LR Baggs in it, an LR Baggs element. I think it's called a VTC. Now, if you go online and you buy the pickup and put it in after you buy the guitar, that particular pickup's probably about $179. You might be able to find it for $159. But think about that. I mean, here's a guitar for under $900, and it already has the pickup installed by the factory. It has a volume and tone knob on it on the inside of the sound hole. And it's just really, really nice. And so I'm looking forward. I will use that pickup. I mean, the thing is loud as it is, but I could almost see taking this to, like, some some jams or something like that with friends. And whenever we're able to plug in, I'll just take my S1 Bose and wirelessly hook up to this thing, and it's gonna sing. It's a great guitar. So yeah, I spent some money and I bought a Sheeran by Lowden S2. And I'm extremely happy with it. So when I travel, I decided that this is the one I'm going to take with me in the future, because I just really, really like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here with my tea. I'm drinking Earl Grey tonight. And I'm going to go through and sort through a whole bunch of videos from today, try to pull out some clips, and I'll show you a little bit about Virginia City. Let you take a look at that. We had a great time. But tomorrow for sure, I'm going home. And I've got one package at the door. It's another guitar, one of the other of the three that I bought. And if you're wondering which one it is, I'll give you a hint. It was created in 1951. And I'll be sharing that with you in future videos. Okay, so watch the rest of this, take a look at it. And before I stop, I'm going to say it one more time. Everybody keeps telling me I have to tell everybody that if you haven't subscribed, to do it. I've held back from doing that, but I really think it's important now to say something, because I noticed I said something for the first time and I got a whole bunch of subscribers, and it made me super, super happy. And if you want to keep a smile on my face, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And thanks for all the comments. I've been enjoying every single one of them. Okay, well, I'll see you at home. Well, we are in Silver City, just past the post office. And they got their fire department. So we're coming into Virginia City. Welcome to Virginia City. Watch that car, Galen. That's great. I know this is. We got to get out. This would be easier. This is not. I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. I was just getting a little bit of this.
Howdy, man.
Hello there. The sights from Virginia City. Miles and miles of gold country. $1876. This place was going nuts. So this is where Mark Twain worked for the newspaper. There's no running out of candy here, that's for sure. Is there a way in? Is there anybody here? It's closed. Well, that's a great way to travel.